guys, it's JohnyTechReview. Today I have an unboxing and review for you of the Syma X8W FPV quadcopter. As you can see here, this is quite a large quadcopter and it's designed to use with your mobile device for FPV system. So along with the quadcopter you get a controller itself, and then you get one single battery. This battery is 7.4 volt and rated at 2000 milliamp. Along with the quadcopter you also get a user menu, you get some additional play, so another additional X8W white play, and then you get some blue play. There is also a battery charger. This charger is designed to charge the LiPo battery, and it took me roughly about 2 hours to charge the battery. Here is the FPV camera itself. As you can see, it's quite large. It mounts at the bottom of the unit, and there's a little one power cable here that plug it in to give it power. This camera here broadcasts a Wi-Fi signal that your phone and mobile device can connect to, and then use the app to see the live FVP. So as you can see here, this is the quadcopter. It's quite large, as you can see, similar to the same size of something like a DJI Phantom. It is also heavy. I have to install these foot myself, and you can see here with the foot you have the camera clearance, and there's enough space down here for the camera. What I like about this unit is the battery compartment. It's very large, so you can put that battery. You can actually mod and install a bigger battery if you wanted to. There's plenty of space in there. But to install these fan plates, kind of interesting. You have to take this guy off right here, rotate him 90 degrees, and then you can just pull the plate and pull this piece off here. You can pull that piece off and the pin off just like that. Put it in the plastic piece and then put it in the middle pin, and then we just have to rotate them. And you can see here these plates are labeled A and B, so you gotta make sure that you pair them up. You also have this little chrome tip here at the end. You just push them down and rotate them in place, and then they keep everything in place just like that. I also installed this plate guard to help with the quadcopter, so when you crash it you don't damage the plate. This is the controller itself. As you can see, the controller is also quite large, very comfortable to use, has a nice grip in the back here. It takes 4 AA batteries. Since you're using an app for the FPV system and the camera, all your control of pictures and videos is on the app itself. There's a clamp you can clip your phone to right now. So I want to quickly demo for you the unit to show you how the FPV system works with the apps. So at the bottom here you have the power switch, which is something I really like, so you can always install the battery and just turn it on and off. And when you turn it on, this light will blink to let you know that it's ready for pairing to the controller. And at the same time, the little light in the camera here will also come on, and just take about 30 to 40 seconds for that camera to be ready and showing up on your Wi-Fi setting. So here's the Wi-Fi that I'm connected to. This is FPV Wi-Fi 50D6, and that's for the Syma. And then you need to get the app. The app is called Syma FPV, as you can see just right here. And when you launch the app, you can just press start right here, and then it will show you the live feed. So right now I'm in my house. I have a lot of 2.4 gigahertz radio wave stuff, so it will be a little bit of delay, but you can see right here. Can I show you? Here's the delay. You see, in very good lighting condition, this camera show up really good and look very nice, as you can see. But in practice, when I'm playing outside with this camera, it's not so smooth and it doesn't look as good. So in here in the app, you have the ability to take a snapshot just like this. You can press that button, it will take a pictures, or you can press this button here to start recording. I suggest you press the start button to start recording before you start taking off. Do remember to stop recording before you turn the quadcopter up, otherwise you might lose the footage here. The footage will be saved in here, and you can see here in the photo I have some pictures that I can show you from before that I took. This was one of the day that I was playing outside. The video, and here's the video that I took the other day while flying with it. So let's talk about the video. If you want to use this for an FPV, I don't think it's a very good FPV system, because due to the interference of 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi, around my area I have a lot of Wi-Fi signal, and it interferes a lot. If I go out to a field that doesn't have a lot of Wi-Fi signal, it's slightly a little bit better. But if I'm playing this around where my area is, sometimes even just having a quadcopter 20 feet away from me, the delay is already 2 to 3 seconds, and at that rate the FPV system is not very useful. So you can't really rely on it, because by the time you see something and you're trying to make adjustment for it using the FPV or the camera here, you will already hit whatever in front of it. So yeah, it's not a very good FPV system because of the delay effect. So to pair to your controller here, all you have to do is just turn it on just like this, and then you can push down, up, down, and now it's ready. And you can see the light becomes solid, there's no more moving. And if you give it a little bit of power, you can see here, and it's starting to generate a lot of wind. And yeah, this is a very strong setup quadcopter here. The blades are very big, and so just be careful not to cut yourself. These will definitely cut you. As far as flying this unit, I found it very simple to fly this unit. Due to the weight and how strong the motors are, they stand in place pretty well. With a small amount of wind, you will notice that the quadcopter will be able to stay in one place very well. If there's a wind that's greater than 8 to 10 miles an hour, you will notice that it will drift a little bit, but you can just use the trim adjustment on your controller. By the way, the trim adjustment are these little guy here. These are the trim adjustment, and this is for throttle, of course, and left and right turning. And then this, of course, is to you know, roll left, roll right, and forward and backward. And down here you also have a little LCD control panel that shows you some information like throttle control. But then again, very easy to fly quadcopter, and when you set up here, you can actually take the camera out and mount your own little camera or whatever you want. It should be able to carry small action camera like the SJ4 5000, maybe even a GoPro, and also camera like the Runcam HD and the Mobius camera. Other than that, you will get roughly about 10 minutes of playtime using the battery Dell included with FPV, and if you disconnect the camera, you will get a little bit longer runtime than that. It also really depends on how much wind you are playing with. If there's a lot of wind out there, definitely it's going to fight against it, and you know, it will take a little bit of effort. You also have 3 different speed control. The top up button up here, the top left button here, let you do speed control, and you can just press to toggle between the different speed control, and that gives you a more response and better response, especially in strong wind, so you can control the quadcopter a little bit better. On the right trigger here, you have this button here, which is a 360 inversion. All you have to do is hold that button down and use this stick here, and depending on what direction you're using it, it will flip the quadcopter 360 degree and then come right back on its side right here. Overall, it's a pretty cool quadcopter to play with. I don't think this is a beginner quadcopter. To me, it's quite large, and you know, it does a lot of things, and I don't think a beginner will want to buy something like this. You might want to buy something like maybe like the Syma X5C or something if you want to start out, and this is more for intermediate player who actually want to add you know, the additional camera and other thing. I found the FPV system is not very useful due to the lagness of it, so for most of my testing, after testing the camera, I just took it off and fly it normally without it. If you are of interest, you can also take the blade guard off. That will give it better movability, but then again, if you crash into something, you will damage the blade. So I hope this short little review kind of help you in your purchase decision. If you have any question, let me know in the comment below, and as always, stay tuned for future review. Thank you.